Welcome to Help Desk with Joe. This is show 108, and we have our two most interesting guests in the world, Justin and Joe.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
We're here in our patch turned up studio in Spencer, West Virginia, bringing to you another A&M Digital Technology sponsored show. And happy as can be, it's decent weather here in the early days of summer. We've kind of avoided that 95-degree stuff we had a couple weeks ago. But,
The rain's been kind of hit or miss.
yeah, some good thunderstorms rolling through. Always interesting. Hey, welcome to West Virginia in the weather, right? Justin didn't schedule a race, so, nothing got torrential downpour, snow, ice, or anything like that.
Well, I don't know that over the weekend they was talking like really bad thunderstorms and all this, and then I was like, yeah, there we go. Justin playing that virtual race, and it's just going to blow everything out.
Yes. What did Justin do?
So I'll do a virtual event for 4th of July just so everyone's...
Yeah, just to ruin everybody's weekend.
Poured out.
Yeah. Well, we're here, show 108, and Joe, you got some interesting stories for us and a product review, which I'm excited about. I always like your product reviews.
Well, you'll love this because it's a Wyze product.
Yeah, and I always like your tips of the week. You had there for, I got, teenagers, obviously, and there for like 4 weeks in a row. I don't even remember when it was. I want to say it was like maybe last summer or last fall that you had really good tips for parents with teenagers. So, if you have kids, cruise back through the shows and get some of those tips of the week because, as always, Joe's bringing us good information that everybody needs to know about the technological world to either save you money, keep you safe, or do something along those lines that's beneficial information. And that's what we like. And, of course, we got Justin here who throws in some curveballs here or there and whose main job is to keep us on task, but you don't seem to do that one very well at all. No, I'm joking. He helps us go off task. That's what I've noticed. I think he's abandoned that whole part of staying on task and has just joined the circus.
I think we finally slowly corrupted him enough. Like,
is that what it is?
Yeah, he's finally throwing his hands up and go, you know what? I've done the best I can do, and I give up.
What's the point?
Yeah.
I understand completely. We've been doing this a while. I'm pretty sure we've never stayed on task, and that's why Cena abandoned us because she's like, yeah, it's not worth the stress.
Yeah, she's like Popeye. She could stands all she could stand. She couldn't stands no more.
Yeah. All right, well, Joe, first up, you got some interesting news about Sprint.
Yes.
And I was surprised by this because I was like, there is Sprint? Yeah, because they switched to T-Mobile, right?
Right.
So I didn't even know there was a Sprint. But fill us in.
Okay, this announces the final farewell for Sprint.
Ooh.
So
the last hurrah?
Yeah, so as of June 30th, all remaining remnants of the Sprint network have been put out to pasture. Old Yeller, just whatever phrase you want to.
Old Yeller. Who's heard that one for a while?
That's why I threw it out.
Did Shane die in the end? That's all I really want to know.
Yeah. What was that?
The guy rode off into the sunset and he was hurt.
I don't know.
Nobody knows. That's the funny part. A lot of guesses there. Anyway, all right. Old Yeller.
Yeah.
Bring him back to, is that 6th, 7th, 8th grade, somewhere in that area? Middle school. We'll say middle school. Middle school literature. I'm impressed, Joe. Old
Thank
Yeller.
You. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so Sprint.
Yes. So
finally rolling over.
Yes. As of June 30th, Sprint's LTE network has been retired by its new owner, T-Mobile. That's along with Sprint's 3G network as well, which was shut down earlier this year, and what remained of T-Mobile's own 3G network, which enters retirement on June 30th as well. T-Mobile spokesperson Justin Paulson confirmed to The Verge that the network shutdowns are underway. It may come as a surprise that part of Sprint's network was still operational so recently. The T-Mobile merger actually took place in April 2020, and including when they acquired everything. So lasting this long is surprising.
It reminds me of Justin's power bank. Lasting that long is surprising.
Yeah.
Not catching on fire is even more surprising.
Yeah.
So if you're not familiar with Justin's power bank, go back and read his review.
Yeah.
I don't know what show that was, but we laughed a lot at Justin's expense, and more at his power bank's expense.
Yeah, I'm going to say we still laugh at the power bank's expense.
The good times. You're welcome, Justin. Anyway, you started charging your power bank yet? Didn't you have like a vacation scheduled in November, so you got to start charging now?
I'm up to 2 bars. Yeah.
All right.
Nice. Yeah.
3 by Labor Day.
It was a good old Sprint network. Anyway, Sprint network on the way out. Does this affect anybody?
Well, everybody that is
Because I
was
thought
a-
everybody had to be T-Mobile anyway, right?
Yeah, everybody that was a Sprint customer
Yeah.
has been notified multiple times,
Well, let me ask you this: is this just formality? Is that what that is?
basically.
They're just saying, "Hey, listen, we've told you you've already switched to T-Mobile, and just here you go. The actual paperwork has been signed."
Yeah. Yeah, the ink has dried. So basically, what it boils down to is if you had Sprint and you have not moved your phone over to T-Mobile, you need to do so because more than likely your phone either has stopped working or will be stop working very shortly.
Huh.
And I know that T-Mobile has sent out plenty of warnings because I can't tell you the number of calls that
You beat me to my question. Do you know people that have yet to switch?
Not that I know of.
Okay. So you're not getting calls saying, "Listen, do I have to switch?" or anything like that?
No, and I know for a fact T-Mobile was given plenty of warning because I can't tell you the number of calls I've gotten in the last couple months. You haven't moved over yet. You haven't moved over yet. They sent me 2 different batches of SIM cards.
Oh wow.
So we have 4 lines on our account. Literally, I have 8 to 10 SIM cards.
There you go. We're having a flash sale on SIM cards.
Yeah, because they called Cena's phone and said they was going to send them. Well, they called me back in December, and I said, yes, send them. Well, they never sent them. So they called Cena March, April, and they sent a batch. And then they called Mom because her and Dad both are on our account. They called Mom, and Mom said, well, I don't know. She said, I'm not the account holder, whatever you need to do. So they sent another batch of SIM cards. So we have 8 SIM cards rolling around.
Can we tape those SIM cards to like Justin's power bank and help improve the conductivity of electricity?
It's worth a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what else you got to lose, right?
Yeah, I was
Justin?
going to say, what's the worst can happen other than just start puffing smoke?
Do some little magic mojo dance and be like, all right, listen, you got some SIM cards attached to you. Come on, baby. Charge a little better. All right. Well, interesting news there. So, Sprint customers, you have to make the switch because your phone is going to shut off. I don't understand, though. I mean, if you're sitting in that boat, you got to switch. What else can you do?
Right.
I guess not have a phone that works.
Right.
Complain about it. There you go. Call Joe on a different phone because yours not going to work.
Exactly.
Yeah, so.
Did you ever had to make that switch from Sprint to T-Mobile? Is that what you did?
Yeah, when I bought my new phone, whenever I activated it, it automatically flipped itself over to T-Mobile, which was nice. It wasn't a big deal.
Would it be possible if you had an old Sprint phone? Could it do that same flip, or
Yeah,
just need a new SIM card?
dependent on the phone itself. Yes, because that's the reason I had to get a new phone because my Pixel 3, according to T-Mobile, was not compatible with their network. So that's why I had to get a new phone. But if you have a fairly new phone, what you literally have to do is go on Sprint's or T-Mobile's website, and they'll walk you through the steps of transferring it over from Sprint to T-Mobile, and it just works.
Time to switch, Joe. If you haven't done it already, you better get on the train.
Exactly.
Quickly, because it's already shut off.
Yeah, it's pulling away from the station.
I forgot to put my comment post in. All right. Well, any more on the Sprint issue? I mean, obviously your phone's going to not work, and you have to switch. So, you're welcome to that news if you're a Sprint customer and you haven't done so. I don't know why you're holding out, but good luck with that.
Yeah.
If somebody in the room said, bloody brilliant, let's hold out, you don't listen to that person.
Yeah.
You're holding out for no reason. Just go ahead and make the switch.
Other than you just
pure
want to spend
stubborn.
money for literally nothing.
Yeah, pure stubbornness of
Yeah.
throwing money away.
Yeah.
That's funny. We had fireworks on July 4th, and we did some of our own personal ones. And we're like, there goes $20. It just kicked in when you said throwing money away for no reason.
Yeah.
Although we were throwing it away to set off some fireworks, but everybody likes that.
Oh yeah.
Like, there goes a $20 bill. There
Up
goes
in
a
the air.
$30 bill. Yeah,
It just exploded.
yeah.
Oh, have you guys seen the video going around the security camera where the guy was setting fireworks off on the sidewalk and one of the embers fell into the box of fireworks?
Oh, no way.
I'll track it down. I'll send you guys the video. Yeah.
Who does that?
Like,
I mean, we've been doing fireworks for a long time.
well, Dave, every year somebody does something stupid with it, so you would think by now the people would know. Like, so they had it on the sidewalk, and it shot sparks out, and like literally the box was probably only 6-7 feet at that.
Yeah.
And one of the sparks went into it, and it was and the box was sitting right behind the car, and all of a sudden you see everybody just scattered. And I mean, it's the prettiest fireworks show I've seen in a long time.
No way. What would you search that for? I gotta see it now.
I'm gonna
Fireworks,
let me look it up here.
security camera.
Yeah. Here we go. Found it. I'll send it to you through Facebook.
Story behind Epic's fireworks fail.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see what happens here. Anyway, this is what happens when we have a show next to a holiday and we
Here we
start
go.
talking about miscellaneous stuff. Yeah, I'm watching it. I can see it. All right, so I just got to say off the bat here, you kind of deserve this if you set off fireworks that close to the, your stash of fireworks.
Oh my god.
And the little boy is like the first one. He's like, yeah, and then the adult walks that way. I mean, what are you thinking?
Looking inside the box.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
We were joking earlier, like, there goes $20. Well, there just went like $1,000.
Yeah.
And your bumper might be blown off.
I
Oh,
would've-
yeah, right behind your car, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect spot to put your fireworks. Yeah, I would love to have been the insurance agent the next day. You got what?
Well, no, I bet there's insurance agents on July 5th that get many a calls. They're like, hey, and they're like, I understand. You're not the first call today.
Working IT, I always dreaded going back to work a day after a holiday. I think I finally found a job that's worse than that, and it's an insurance agent after a holiday, especially one that involves explosives.
Isn't that crazy? You got to think if you're an insurance agent, though. I wonder if they come in on July 5th and they're like, all right, let the craziness begin.
You have to.
Yeah, let's just get in that right mindset.
Yep. We're gonna work hard, but it's also gonna be kind of amusing. Some of the things we hear about.
What do you think the craziest story this year is going to be?
Yeah.
Or is John Schmo going to call in again this year? Did he learn his lesson, or do we have to,
Yeah, is this the third year in a row we're going to have to pay out on something?
Yeah, or if you do the old, can we top last year's favorite plan?
Yeah, at that point, I think you pretty much have a contest of either let's see who can get the craziest call today, or let's see how long it takes for the first person to just lose their cool.
Wow, that's kind of crazy.
Joe, are you excited for Prime Day coming up in 5 days?
Absolutely.
Prom Day?
Yes.
What are we ordering on Prime Day?
Anything that's good. Although,
You got your eye on a couple things?
well, not yet, but I did take in on a sweet deal there yesterday. It was like an early Prime deal. So this is a side story. This didn't make the cut, but we're adding it in. Do you guys do like Uber Eats or DoorDash or Grubhub?
I have, but
No.
not around Spencer usually. But
Well, because although Spencer has started getting DoorDash,
Really?
but yeah, just recently. But when Cena and I travel, we'll do a lot of Grubhub, DoorDash, whatever, because it's a whole lot faster many times it's a whole lot faster for them to bring it to you than it is to actually go there to get whatever.
Really?
Oh yeah. Because there's some places where it's like an hour, 2 hour wait, and DoorDash can get it to you in 45 minutes, so way better deal. Anyway, if you're an Amazon Prime member,
Yeah.
you can get a free 1-year subscription to Grubhub Plus.
What? What is Grubhub Plus?
Okay, so Grubhub Plus is a $10 a month subscription that gets you discounts and coupons and a a free delivery. They waive all delivery fees on your deliveries on any order like $12 or $15 or more.
How do they pay the driver if they're given free delivery?
They cut a deal with Amazon.
What do you mean? Somebody's got to pay that money.
Well, I'd say Amazon probably sent them a truck
That seems
full.
crazy. Why would they give free deliveries? And then, I mean, that it feels like they're, I don't know, maybe I'm completely wrong on this, but the driver seems to be getting cut on that one.
No, I'd say
How do they just give away free food then? You know what I mean? You got to pay the restaurant, which you're paying,
right.
but then there's no delivery fee. How much is a delivery fee normally?
Well, it depends because
Roughly.
some of the restaurants don't charge a delivery fee anyway.
What?
Yeah, some restaurants waive the delivery fee, and some of them, at most, it's like a couple of bucks. I mean, it's nothing crazy.
No way. Somebody's gonna bring you food for a couple bucks when gas is $5 a gallon?
Yeah, and well, you can tip the driver as well.
Yeah, you can, but still.
Yeah.
I mean, $2 on a 10-mile round trip. I'm
Right.
just thinking here in Spencer, if you drive to your house, which 4 or 5, probably 3 miles out of town, maybe 2.
Yeah, 3 miles from the red light at Wendy's.
So 3 miles out, 3 miles back. That's 6 miles for $2.
Yeah.
And how long does that take you? Say you drive,
5-10 minutes.
So 10 minutes, you're gonna make $2.
Yeah.
You're gonna blow that in gas, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems crazy to me. I don't understand how the economic factors there work.
I don't either, but I was excited because
Oh yeah, I mean, for the consumer, it sounds like a fantastic
Oh,
deal.
yeah.
I just don't understand how that works for the driver. I just, $2 for 10 minutes plus the gas on a
right.
6-mile drive does not seem profitable.
Although if you think about it, well, like in a rural area like this, yeah, it sounds like you're going to lose money. But if you live in like, let's say Charleston, Parkersburg, places like that.
I mean, you're still driving through red lights and up and down streets. I mean,
Yeah, but there'd be more options of places to get.
I guess so. I was just thinking, like, we see them. They pull in a lot at Chipotle in Huntington, right across from where we do soccer lessons, and
Yeah.
practices. And they pull in, quite frequently. But I'm thinking, even in Huntington, from one side to the other, like I'll drop off, Katie at practice and then drive, I don't know, to Kroger's.
Yeah.
It's a couple miles down the block, and then, I don't know, you're still spending 5 minutes driving because you got to loop around. 'Cause
Right.
It's one way.
Right.
And by the time you do the loop and come back, it's 4 or 5 miles, and it takes some time.
Right.
Going through the red lights.
Well,
I don't know.
I think it's one of those if you set up the logistics like wherever you deliver, like make sure your next pickup is within that vicinity.
Yeah, I
of
mean,
where your drop
I
off is.
understand they're making it, more efficient. I just, for a couple bucks, seems crazy to me.
Yeah.
Justin, I don't even know how this ties into Sprint, but
Supposed to be about Prime Day, and then Joe went on a tangent.
yeah, Joe.
Hey, no, it had to do with Prime Days. So if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can get the Grubhub
Yeah.
Plus free for 1 year.
That's what it is.
See, that's how it's all tied in.
I still don't. No, there's no way. Grubhub Plus for $10 a year,
$10 a month.
$10 a month. Still, though, if you do a lot of Grubhub,
Yeah.
I guess if you do it twice a month, people got to do it more than that though. It'd be $5 that would go to somebody. I guess
Well,
Amazon.
Like I said, we only use it when we travel, and
Are
makes
you-
life so much easier.
So that's going to automatically kick in for all Prime.
No, you have to go
Customers.
sign up.
Hey, when we going to the NASCAR race? I forgot about that.
We're leaving next Friday or next week.
You didn't inform us of the details, Joe.
Well, I can't help that.
What was the name of it again?
Bowman Gray.
Bowman Gray. There we go. All right, everybody that's getting on to go watch the fiasco circus of the minor league of NASCAR world next week. Bowman Gray. See you there.
Or check out every week on Flow Racing and know that Flow Racing or Bowman Gray is not a sponsor. This is just us talking.
Yahoos.
We'll
Yeah.
be there live.
Yeah. Let's go. I forgot it was a live show. That's right.
Yep.
Justin, we got to pack some stuff up,
Yeah.
man.
All right.
How about this? I'll set up a Zoom meeting and I'll just set the phone in my pocket and that way you guys can just sit and watch the whole race.
We're going to be there with you. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Be best friends, man. Got to see this in person.
Yes,
How far away is it? 4 hours?
4 hours.
All right. Is it a 2-day race? 1-day race? What are we
No,
talking?
it's every Saturday night.
So you just go for Saturday night?
Yeah. Well, although we go
How late in the nights it run to?
the
Is it one of those that go like 2, 3 in the morning?
No.
No, it's over early.
Midnight is late.
Okay, so pretty decent then.
Yeah.
So Sadie will stay awake. And does Sadie like it?
Oh, she loves it.
Heck yeah. All right.
Yeah, she's like Dad. That short attention span, it does them both very well. Yeah, because Dad always said, you couldn't pay me to go to NASCAR race. He
Yeah.
said, but if we was closer to Bowman Gray, he said, I'd be out every Saturday night. He said, everybody race. He said, they send out a bunch of them. They'll race a little bit. They'll wreck. They'll fight. They'll send them out. They'll send another batch in.
Yeah. I was out west back a long time ago, like 25 years ago, and they had a big rodeo. The biggest outdoor rodeo in the world is in Cheyenne, Wyoming,
Mm-hmm.
called Frontier Days. And you talk about a treat. I was like, I don't know, go sit in the stands, watch the rodeo. But there's constant action. Like while they're getting the bronc riders ready,
Yeah.
they're doing some sort of race. Like they did a chuck wagon race, and then they'll do the bronc riders. And then while they get the bulls ready, you know, whatever the next big event is, they'll do like they took the mama horses and put them down on one side of the straight,
Yeah.
and took the baby horses on the other side, and they let them go and race down to see which one gets there first. You know, just do all kinds of stuff. You know, it's crazy how it was just like you're saying, bam, bam, bam. There's something going on. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter what it is. There's something going on.
Yeah, and
No downtime.
Yeah, that's what I like, and I know I couldn't imagine the undertaking that these event coordinators do to prepare for that, to make sure that there's always something going on to keep the fans entertained.
Oh yeah, it was constant entertainment. So yeah, I understand what you're saying. And good places do that
Yes,
because you have people that have short attention spans and.
guilty right here.
Yeah. Well, I just mean, you know, who wants to just sit there and stare at nothing for a little while when you could be providing the, you know, utmost entertainment all the time there, and it's pretty cool. When
Yeah.
It happens. All right, so great. So what day are we leaving? Friday? How many hotel rooms you got? Where are we staying?
We have an Airbnb, so
Sweet. Justin can sleep on the floor. I don't care where I sleep. I'll sleep outside.
I was gonna say there's gonna be 5 people in there already, so you guys are gonna be.
You act as if this is a problem for me.
Well, I
Joe,
know.
I got 3 kids, man. Last year on our trip out west, we slept in the car for 6 hours. In the middle of get this. What was it called? Kansarado, because it's on the border of Kansas and Colorado. It's like, boy, these people get creative. Kansarado.
Yeah. That was the actual town name?
Yeah. Which was just a rest area in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Welcome to Kansarado. Like, geez Louise. Anyway. All right, so we're good. We're going racing. Saturday night, live broadcast coming to you, possibly.
Yep.
Joe looks doubtful. Justin, you don't seem to have bought in completely, so I'm guessing I'll be the only one there. Live broadcast. I'll use my phone. It'll be fine.
I'll send you guys my Flow Racing login, and you can watch and see if you see me from the stands.
I'm going to comment in, show Joe.
Yeah.
All right, anyway, what are we talking about? Amazon Prime? Why
Uh,
are we talking about Amazon Prime? I don't get it.
Justin brought it up.
Justin, come on, man.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if Joe had any cool deals he's had his eye on.
Yeah, what are we looking at, Joe? What's going to be the deal?
Well,
we're
I haven't
keeping
seen.
out?
Well, a lot of that stuff is
Seems like
still
they're-
kind of hush.
they're
Hold on,
Right.
let's go with a different route. What do you want that Cena's definitely not going to let you buy?
Well, well, when it comes to Prime Day, here's what I do: is
Well,
I go in there just to see what the best deal I can find is on anything, and
right.
I just
we know you're smart about deals,
right.
but there's got to be something that you're like, ooh, if I could slide this by without Cena noticing, this is what I'd get.
Honestly, this year I'm not looking for anything. Last year was the projector deal, which I scored big time on.
Yeah.
This year, so far, I'm not looking for anything, but that doesn't say the credit card will not be used on Prime Day. Because that's usually what happens. Is like I'll see, I go,
There's got to be something, though, that you've had your eye on. You're like, ooh, if this was a good deal, or
What about an air fryer? I'm seeing a bunch of those.
air fryer.
I already have 2 of those.
Yeah, it seems like they're keeping most of it under wraps. They're not really showing you what the deals are yet.
Yeah, kind of tight-lipped.
That's crappy. You got to plan ahead.
Although I will admit, although it just kind of creeps me out at the same time, they did have, I seen last night where they had the Amazon show.
There's a show.
Yeah, it's got a screen and a camera, and it's like your bedroom alarm clock and all that. And it was on sale for like $30 or $40.
What?
Yeah.
Hold
And-
on, I'm confused. I thought show like we're doing a show.
No, that's called the Amazon show because it's like an Echo with a screen. But my only issue is it has a camera and they want you to use it in your bedroom, and I'm going, yeah, no good can come out of that. So
Yeah.
That is crazy.
yeah,
Time out.
yeah. So as cool as that is, it's like, because they go, well, you even have a little.
Is that the Echo show?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, Echo show. Hey, top deal minus 59%, $34.99.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The price is amazing, but the whole point, the idea of having a camera in the bedroom.
Hold on, why is it gotta? It can go anywhere though, right? Like your kitchen or something.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know it can, but I'm just saying, what's the point of it?
Well, you can link it with your Amazon Echo enabled devices, and you can make video. Like if you had one and I had one, we could video chat back and forth.
Oh, we gotta get Justin one too.
Yeah.
And you could stream Amazon Music, Spotify, Prime Video, Netflix. You can hook it up with your Ring doorbell and have it show up on screen if somebody rings your doorbell. I mean, don't get me wrong, the coolness factor of it is top notch, but the idea of them pitching it for your bedroom, and then the whole thought of having a camera in your
This
bedroom.
sounds like one of those meetings where somebody in the back, bloody brilliant.
Yes.
Camera in your bedroom. Who wouldn't want one?
Yeah. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah. This is like when they did those vacuum cleaners and stuff with cameras on them, or
Yes.
they had the breach of people that had like the Ring doorbell in their bedrooms or the kid's bedroom or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Holy cow. Anyway, don't fall for it, people.
Yeah.
Unless you're just into that, the whole idea of having a camera in your bedroom and just have creepers possibly watching you at any time, then that's your business.
Yeah. It's not appropriate for this show, Joe.
Well, I know
You got Justin giggling. Anyway, moving on. PayPal.
PayPal. So
What's
PayPal
going on with PayPal?
PayPal.
is ending its fee-free friends and family payments for business accounts.
What?
Well, it's a business account, so that makes sense.
Yes. And honestly, I didn't even know that they offered that on business accounts to begin with, so that's kind of dumb on their part. But obviously, somebody finally realized it and is fixing that. So PayPal is putting new limits on a feature in its payment system that allows people to receive money without paying. Sorry, guys. Allergies this morning. That allows people to receive money without paying extra fees, the company recently announced. Starting July 28th, only personal PayPal accounts will be able to get funds via friends and family, a transaction method intended for trusted recipients.
Mm-hmm.
So, when it comes to PayPal, there are two different ways to send money. It's through friends and family or goods and services. Friends and family is intended for paying your friend back for example, dinner, or giving your kids some birthday money. You know who's receiving the funds and what you're paying them for. There's typically no fee involved, but it also drops protections for issues that might come up like refunds or scams.
Mm-hmm.
So the goods and services is intended for purchases, and money sent this way is subject to PayPal fees. Everyone hates the fees, but with goods and services, you get the protection of if it's a scam or whatever, you can get a hold of PayPal and try to get your money back. So here's the problem that they're running into. A lot of these businesses are using the friends and family for their customers to send them the money to skirt around PayPal's fees. So PayPal's finally saying, we're putting an end to this.
Yeah. I mean, I can see that.
But also in the same announcement, PayPal has also said the transaction fee structure for goods and services would change beginning later this month. Currently, sellers pay 2.89% plus a 49-cent transaction fee, but starting July 28th, that will change to 2.99% without an additional fee.
I mean, if you have a business account, it's for business.
Yeah.
If you don't like that deal with the business account, start a personal account.
Right.
It's not that hard.
Not right.
I understand PayPal balking at that.
Well, I absolutely do too. I'm not shaming them on anything, but I'm just thinking, why did you set yourself up for that to begin with? Because you know there had to be somebody sitting in that room
Oh, yeah.
going,
Wow.
hey, here's what's going to happen.
Again, Joe, bloody brilliant! If we just had our fishing rod whip thing and just could have whopped the snot out of them a couple times and said, listen, it's a business account for business. Don't do this because at some point down the road you're going to have to fix it.
Yeah. Somebody's going to go, hey, watch this. I can do all these transactions and not get charged anything.
Oh yeah, but you know that one person in the room, bloody brilliant and it to death, is somehow made their way to the forefront.
Yeah.
You know, it happens a lot. I wonder if it, is this the same person that just goes around to these meetings like, hey, listen, you should pay me to help you. Look at all the good stuff I've done at, say PayPal.
Yeah.
We did this whole business account thing and it was rocking. People were using it to death. Don't worry that 6 months later they got to make some changes.
Yeah.
Right.
But right now I'm awesome. I will sit in the back and bloody brilliant all the good ideas.
I think you're right. I think this person just hops from job to job to job.
Yeah.
And it puts one bad idea here, they fire, and then he goes, because then when they get the resume, hey, you worked for Google and Facebook and PayPal.
Oh, yeah.
Little do they know, that person's been tied with every bad idea these people have had the last 2 years.
You should see the good work I'm doing. Yeah. You need somebody in your meeting to stand up for what's right.
Yeah.
Bloody brilliant. I'm out of here before it all goes bad.
Yeah.
Oh man. A little forethought on that one, Joe, as you said, would go a long way.
Again, any company out there that would love to hire the three of us, and yes, we come as a package deal because we're not cutting one person out of the fun.
Yeah.
We will help fix your company. I guarantee when we leave, the company will not be operating the same way it was when we came in.
Good, bad, or ugly. It will not be the same.
Exactly.
It'll probably be a couple of black eyes and red marks on somebody.
Yeah.
From the switch. They'll be like, listen, who's this guy in the back and why is he whooping me with a fishing pole?
Every time I talk, I get whacked.
What's the deal here?
Yeah.
And why they keep yelling bloody brilliant?
Yeah.
They don't even appear to be British.
I also think that would be fun. Just
What accent would you use, Justin? I mean, I would have to go with my Australian accent.
Yeah.
Hello, Governor. Bloody brilliant. Justin, what do you got?
Yeah, I might do a spin-off, maybe Australian.
Oh, you can't copy mine. You got to do your own.
Yeah, I thought you were British.
No, I don't have a British one. I got an
Okay.
Australian, so
Oh,
there you go.
I'll
Hello,
go British
Governor.
then. Yeah.
You got the British one?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Bloody brilliant.
It's not bad, not bad.
Not
Joe,
bad.
what are you going with?
I don't know. I think it would all depend on the mood.
I think you could pull like the Appalachian Hill Jack one in.
Okay, yeah.
You could be that guy though.
Yeah.
Time out. This guy's using a British deal, but saying it in the wrong dialect.
Yeah. Grow my beard back out a little bit.
There you
just-
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, get some wild hair going and show
There
up
you
in
go.
overalls and be like, "All right, boys and girls, nobody's immune from
Yeah.
this. Prepare yourselves.
Yeah, let the nonsense begin.
You have never been in a meeting like this before.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Yeah.
We're here to solve problems, and some of you aren't going to make the cut.
Yeah, we just need a film crew to just film us.
That
going
would be
into-
a good reality show.
Yes.
Amazon, take note.
Yes.
What is it?
And here's the
Amazon
thing.
Echo? Amazon
Yeah.
Echoes, take note. You need this show to be part of a series.
Yes. And here's the thing. We don't need writers. You just need to show up and hit record because I guarantee
Yeah,
we'll give you
the-
plenty of
Oh,
material.
yeah. Can you imagine though? I mean, look at all the reality shows where they're like, we gotta make some stuff up here.
Yeah.
We'd be just like, don't worry about it, we got this.
Yeah.
It's a show about nothing, as
Yeah.
Seinfeld would say.
Yes. And look
Because
how
the
well
content is already here.
That went. Yes. Yeah. We just need some mics and some cameras and somebody to hit record. We've got
Yep.
you covered.
Just get the door open and in we go.
Yeah.
Man, that would be crazy. Justin, how do we even
Yeah.
get on this topic? We're talking about PayPal, man. Come on.
Yeah.
All right, PayPal. So if you haven't figured it out yet, business accounts are for business,
Yeah.
legitimate business.
Mhm.
PayPal has to correct their mistake, and personal accounts are for transferring personal money.
Yes.
I kind of, it's in the title,
Yeah.
but anyway, PayPal.
But what do we know?
Knuckleheads. Hold on. Let's do some background. You guys talk about something. Give me 1 second here.
All right. Now,
I can see
iPhone
it's
is
going well already.
Introducing a new feature. Lockdown mode. Did you hear about that, Joe?
no. Inform me,
It's,
sir.
Have you heard of the Pegasus spyware? I guess Apple users fell victim to that a number of times.
All right. I got what I needed. So PayPal, of course, is in a bad way. They only made $6.8 billion this past quarter.
Oh, is that all?
That's it.
So add them to the telephone list.
Yeah. Total payment volume $322 billion.
Wouldn't be surprised if someone said, let's go ahead and leave the loophole. Then, like you said, Joe, you get tons of people using it. And, okay, they get used to our services, and then we'll close the loophole. Kind of like a Netflix deal.
Bait and switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let them share
Ah.
passwords for a while, and then we'll crack down on it later.
You know,
The revenue's up 7.46%. So
is that all?
yeah, they're poor. They're in a bad way. They can't let you slide with that business not getting a fee tacked on
Okay, Justin just hit on something. Maybe they're not as dumb as we thought.
it.
Seems like
Think about it. He's onto something
that's
here.
half the battle is getting people to use your thing. And then
Yeah.
getting them used to it. And
Yeah, get him used to it. And
Oh,
then
I agree.
the
I
old
mean,
bait
I
and
have
switch.
PayPal, and I don't have Venmo or any of the other ones because I got PayPal. My
Right.
two-factor authentication, Joe,
Thank
is
you,
already
sir.
in place, so I don't have to mess with a new one.
There we go.
And I can't figure out how to, reset any of my old ones. So, you do with what you got. There's no switching. I had somebody ask me a couple weeks ago, you got Venmo? I was like, what? You're like, never mind.
And when your answer is what, that's all I need to know.
Yeah. So anyway,
So Justin, fill me in on this iPhone malware or lockdown mode.
lockdown mode.
Yeah, in the past, like journalists and let's see, human rights activists have been targeted with this Pegasus spyware,
Okay.
and Apple's saying this is kind of doesn't affect the vast majority of Apple users, but it's aimed at people who maybe are in a country where they're maybe particularly being targeted by some nefarious folks. That this lockdown mode would just be a way to basically totally put your phone on lock from any sort of tampering, whether it be with a physical wire that somebody plugged into your phone or text message type attacks. Thought it was interesting that
Nice.
they also mentioned that Apple it's increasing its bounty that it'll pay to ethical hackers who discover security flaws. They'll pay them $2 million.
Wow.
Yeah, that is a booming business of ethical hacking. So basically what you do is you try to hack the software and then contact the company and say, hey, I found this.
Yep.
And basically all the big boys do it. I mean, why wouldn't they? And depending on the flaw and the damage you can do will depend on how much you get paid.
Really?
Yeah.
So yeah, they're throwing that out there. We're putting out this lockdown mode thing and see if you can crack it, and if you can, we'll pay you money.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, what's funny is, what a lot of people don't know is, anytime these big companies get hacked, they always track down the hacker and arrest them and send them to jail. 9 times out of 10, as soon as they get out of jail, they got a job waiting for them.
Yeah.
'Cause why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you stole money from us, but let's pay you more to show us how to not get hit again. So it's kind of a neat... neat concept.
Yeah. Ooh, sorry. Still thinking. Okay. I'm sticking with PayPal.
I don't blame you.
I don't do any of the others.
Yeah.
iPhone lockdown.
Yes.
Snuck one in on us.
Yep.
A good one I had not heard of.
Yeah. I'm struggling to remember the third thing we were going to talk about.
Spotify.
Spotify.
And
Really? Is that what was on there?
Yeah.
I don't remember even typing that one in.
And
Dave's a Spotify.
I am a
Guru.
Spotify guy, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about Guru. Kale sets up my Spotify still.
well, as soon as I saw this story, I immediately thought of you, Dave, and this is why it made the cut.
Okay.
So Spotify has partnered with Netflix to curate a personalized Stranger Things playlist for fans.
Ooh, I like
Yeah.
Stranger Things.
Have you watched the new ones?
I'm on the very last one.
Okay, I won't spoil it for you.
Don't spoil it. Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. This one's been pretty good.
Yeah. So you're on the second half,
Yeah, second
Okay.
half, very last
the
episode.
2.5 hour, however long
yeah,
it is.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I haven't watched that one
Okay, I won't I won't spoil it for you.
yet. Yeah. Cool. I like Man, I love the 80s throwbacks.
Yeah.
Just
And
amazing.
what drives me crazy is I'm not, that kind of stuff is not my forte, but
Mhm.
that show,
Well, you didn't live through the 80s, Joe.
well, no, that show sucks me in. Is like,
Yeah, yeah.
and of course I'm sitting there looking for little cultural references, and
Mhm. Oh, there's a ton.
yeah, like Hopper in the Hulk Hogan shirt. I started laughing immediately. So I was like, oh yes,
Oh, yeah.
that if that doesn't scream 80s, nothing will.
Yeah, there's a ton of little Easter eggs hidden through there. The Duffer Brothers did a wonderful job.
Yes.
The only thing I have to complain about is after I watched this last episode, how long until the next season?
Yeah.
They said years.
Well, Cena said something about she heard 2 years. I'm going,
Yeah, that's what 2
"Really?"
years is what we were talking. And I'm like, daggone it. The kids are going to be in their early 30s by the time that
Yeah.
or season 5 comes out.
Yeah, and the only reason they're getting a free pass this time is because of COVID.
Yeah, I don't understand how it takes years when they pumped out the first 3 so fast,
Right.
and now all of a sudden it goes to years.
Yeah, season 4 it got kicked out so long was because of COVID and all that.
Right, which is understandable.
yeah, but using
1, 2, and 3, man, they came out fast.
yeah.
That's why. Yeah, I don't understand why now it's bumping to 2 years.
Although I got to say the production on season 4 it was way more than
Yeah.
So I mean,
Maybe. I mean, but still, it doesn't have to be that complicated. Their first 3 seasons were awesome.
Yeah.
Keep it simple.
Well,
Yeah. I mean, that's how things usually get there.
when you see how the last
Don't
episode
ruin it,
well, no,
Joe.
I'm not. But once you see how it all plays out,
Yeah.
you'll get a better understanding on why they're talking about the next season taking so long.
Okay.
Because once you see how it ends, it's going, okay, I can almost understand it now.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to the story.
All right, Spotify. Fill me in because I am a Spotify user.
So in partnership with Netflix, Spotify has launched a personalized Stranger Things playlist dedicated to Season 4, Volume 2, which premiered on July 1st.
Okay.
It's called the Upside Down Playlist, which blends music from listeners' own selection with a handful of Stranger Things classics from the newest season. Stranger Things already demonstrated its ability to influence Spotify charts, and now the companies are doubling down on consumer interest and popular series to drive engagement. Because I read on in the story where like some songs or some music from Stranger Things episodes like shot up hundreds if not thousands of percent more because of it. So
I mean, they have such a good soundtrack throughout the episodes.
oh yeah.
I mean, how do you? Yeah. What was it called? Upside Down?
The Upside Down Playlist.
There are some upside down, like Jack Johnson has an upside down. I want to search this, baby. Let's go. Maybe it's because I'm not logged in. I don't know how to log in here. I like the Clash though. Stranger Things, various artists.
Here we go, found it.
Upside Down playlist. There we go. All right. Psychosocial by Slipknot. Bleed It by Logic. Five Finger Death Punch. Ozzy Osbourne. Rise Against.
The Final Countdown.
Yeah. Rock You Like a Hurricane by the Scorpions. Man, this is good stuff.
Yep.
Bark at the Moon. Tokyo.
Justin, are you a Stranger Things fan?
Can't say I am. Never really seen
Separate
it.
Ways.
Have you not watched it?
What?
Nope.
Justin, are you communist?
I have to say, Justin, again, I'm not a fan of this genre of stuff, but there's
Right.
something with this show that sucks you into.
Just
Like-
the nostalgia of the 80s, and the kids do a really good job.
Yes.
Man. How could you not, Justin?
Yeah.
What do you-
Maybe
what's
once
going
I finish Peaky Blinders, I'll check that out. That's my current one.
What's it about?
These gangster types in the 20s and 30s.
Is it any good?
I like it. Yeah.
Hold on, what's it called?
Peaky Blinders.
Okay, I've heard that, but I don't know.
It's the guy from Inception and a lot of the Batman movies.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I've got it pulled up here. It's British.
British, bloody brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this is an awesome playlist. Welcome to the circus. With you.
My only issue is with mine, it's like showing songs that I know weren't on the series. So
Really?
that's kind of taking me out because it's a curation of songs from the show as well as songs that Spotify thinks that you like and listen to mixed in.
Oh, really?
Okay, well, and I think I know why.
Should I stay or should I go?
I think I know why, because Max has to use her own music to get her out of the Upside Down, so that may be
Gotcha.
that may be why they mix your own music in.
Huh, okay. Nice. I like it though, it's pretty cool. You spin me round and round and round. Yeah.
I had to educate Cena on
Pretty
Never Ending
cool.
Story.
Oh, yeah.
When she kept hearing them sing that, she goes, "What is that about?" I said, "It's a movie." I said, "I've never watched it." I said, "But that's where it's from."
Yeah. Susie Q and Dustin.
Yes.
Yeah, flying around on that dragon. Yeah, I kind of remember watching that one. Never ending.
Never Ending Story. We're supposed to be talking about something else, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Spotify.
Spotify. We was talking about, yeah. We're still semi on
Okay, alright, there we
topic.
go.
This is the closest to on topic we have
I
been
know,
on
I was
morning.
just checking because it lost me there for a second. I was singing songs and looking at this playlist. And I'm like, I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Time out.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, yes.
Okay, that is what I'm supposed to be doing. All right. Spotify. Is
Yes.
that what the main story was?
Yeah, Spotify is partnered with Netflix to bring a personalized Stranger Things playlist.
Gotcha.
When's this gonna be available?
It's available now.
All right.
Man, I'm on topic then. That's impressive. Because
Yeah.
I felt like I wandered way off here, got caught up in Stranger Things. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't think that's what I'm supposed to be talking about.
Yeah, no, you're
I'm good.
spot
Okay.
on.
Excellent. Good job, Justin.
So you're gonna do a review on it, Dave? Or both? We could both do a
Yeah.
upside down playlist review
Okay.
next week.
Maybe.
All right.
Music review.
You see how the playlist plays out. See if it actually knows you well enough.
I wonder if it changes. So if your list is the same as mine, you got it pulled up, Joe?
Oh no, well, like half the songs you mentioned.
But I'm not logged in, so
Okay. Well, I think it'll be more personalized for you once you log in.
yeah. Okay, yeah. It says discover your personal playlist to help you escape from Vecna and the Upside Down. Okay, so yeah, your personal escape.
Yeah.
Personal playlist. All right, awesome. I'm in.
All right.
Listen to some music.
All right. So, you guys ready for the product review?
Yeah, what are we talking about again? Something from Wyze, right?
Yeah. So this week I'm going to review the Wyze Watch 47C.
Okay. Is this the ones that we give away for
Yes.
the races?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. I know people love it. A&M Digital Technologies sponsors our races, and we got our Dash and Splash coming up soon. Justin, I haven't looked at the weather, so I assume it's on the same day that the thunderstorms and heavy
Yeah.
lightning are rolling in. But you know,
The 22nd here in a couple weeks.
July 22nd. And our last one was a virtual. You had 5 days, I think, to complete your runs or something like that. 10
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
And then Joe, you and Cena always sponsor our races, and one of the sponsors things is a raffle drawing on a Wyze watch.
Yes.
So this is what people have been getting. Like I said, I know they're just thrilled to death because what a great giveaway.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, where do we start?
All right. So the Wyze Watch 47C, and the C stands for color because it has a colored screen. So
Cool.
here's some of the specs for the watch. It comes with a up to 9-day battery life. You can receive notifications from your phone, text messages, apps, notifications from your Wyze devices. You can set it up with customizable watch faces. I have just mine look like a regular watch. Cena actually has a picture of Sadie on hers. And it'll read your blood oxygen and heart rate.
Nice.
And if you wear it at night, which I don't because I'm just afraid I'm going to tear it up, it'll actually do sleep monitoring for you. And for ladies, it does cycle tracking, and you can also use it to control your Wyze ecosystem, so your cameras and anything like that. And it's IP68 waterproof.
Nice.
So that is the Wyze watch. That's all the bells and whistles for that. So
Pretty cool.
I've had this probably a couple months, and the battery life, it's pretty close to 9 days. It all depends on what all you have sending to it notification wise and all that, because Cena has complained that hers isn't lasting as long, but I think she has a lot more notifications going to hers than mine.
Yeah.
And her watch face, like I said, her watch face, she has a whole picture on there where mine's just kind of black with just mine doesn't use as much power.
Yeah.
The waterproof. I have tested this firsthand. So
Hold on, with yours or with Cena's?
Oh no, with mine. I had to use mine.
I remember we used to use Cena stuff.
Yeah.
At great peril and risk ourselves, Cena stuff seemed to get dunked a lot.
Yeah. Well, because she knew that she'd get something new if.
Yeah, if it all went bad.
Yeah.
She's like, all right, yeah, fine.
So a couple months ago, I was at a state bowling tournament, and then where we were staying, they had a pool.
Ooh.
So Sadie wanted to get down the pool, and I said, well, this is perfect. So I asked her, I said, you want to help Dad out? She goes, yeah. So I took my watch off. I said, "Here, drop it."
Oh,
And she just looked at me.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I said,
Can this be right?
"Yeah."
And you're in the back, bloody brilliant.
Yeah. I said, "No, drop it." So she just drops it, and it goes all the way to the bottom of the pool, and it was about 6 foot deep.
Yeah.
And literally, as soon as it touched bottom, I let it lay down there for about a minute, and then I went down and got it. And on the way up, I just kept pushing the button to see if it would work, and it worked all the way back up. So I can attest that the waterproof is waterproof,
Nice. Okay.
which is kind of weird because I'm used to always, taking all my gadgets and all that off.
Oh yeah, people panic when
Yeah,
you
so
know, in
it
a
was
pool with
really
someone.
weird, in the pool with a watch on. My mind just couldn't wrap itself around that whole concept. Like, you need to take that off. You're not supposed to have that in the pool, but you can.
Nice. Okay. Well, I mean, it makes sense though because swimming's probably one of the things.
Yeah. Yeah, so it has notifications, and then I can swipe up and one nice feature is where it links with my phone. Like if I've set my phone down somewhere in the house and I don't know where it's at, I can actually swipe up, and there's a button that I can push that it'll connect to my phone. And it-
Oh.
And I have my
Yeah.
phone, and I have
And
my
you can
phone.
track it down that way.
Yeah, and I have my phone on silent, so it'll still make that noise even on silent to say, "Hey, here's where your device is."
Mhm.
So that's a huge one for me. That explains it. I wasn't getting notifications for a while, and that somehow Do Not Disturb got turned on. So it actually it also tracks my steps and my calories burned.
Yeah.
Or you guys, I'll take it off and let you guys look at it.
Yeah. Pass that baby around. Let's play with it. Send some messages.
some
Take some. Yeah. Hit some
some
buttons,
buttons.
Justin. Let me switch cameras
Looks
here.
good. Nice looking screen.
Are you familiar with them already?
I don't think I've ever seen one up close in real life.
Yeah, I haven't either. I mean, I know we give them away, but
Yeah, I've never
so
taken
it's
one out of the box.
square. Got a button on the side. What all does the button do, Joe?
That turns the screen on
Can I
because
turn
you
it
can.
on?
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, you can either flip your wrist for it to kick on, or you can actually push that on, and then you can swipe up and down, left and right.
Clock. Apps. Swiping, Joe. Back to the clock. There you go. Live time. What's that say? Calories, steps. Back to the clock. Okay. Pop the button again and back to apps. Okay. Cool deal. I see you got the traditional watch face.
Yeah, that's
Nothing-
what I.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah, when I seen that, I was like, "Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I need."
Now, have you used it all with your home ecosystem?
Oh yeah, I have.
Turn on lights and stuff, or
Well, I don't have any of the Wyze lights,
ah,
but I've tried to work with it with the thermostat, and I have like my text message notifications coming to it. I have my security camera notifications going to it. That's a biggie for me. Like what I'm
Yeah.
loving now, because this is my first smartwatch, the actual true smartwatch. So like most of the notifications that I do need, I have them going to my watch now. So now I find myself not having to pull my phone out of my pocket as much, which is awesome because now I don't have to sit there and wonder what that vibration was.
Yeah.
I can just look down and not be so caught up of interrupting whatever I'm doing, even talking to a person. It's like, oh, okay, that's whatever, and I can just move on.
So I have two things.
Okay.
One, I'll say, it makes it easier to be distracted. Because if you're doing something, you're having a conversation, your phone's in your pocket, it's really rude to pull it out
Right.
and check. But now people have become accustomed to just glancing at the watch.
Yeah.
Which is allowing you to be distracted, but also makes it super convenient to get messages if they're important.
Right. But I think doing this is a little more socially acceptable because
it
people
is.
have had watches forever. So I think people are a lot less taken off from it or taken by it. That
or could come across as, wow, is this guy ever going to shut up? It's almost.
well, that
Big.
could hey, whatever works, because there may be times that's needed as well.
I gotta get out of here. What time is it?
Yeah, I just mean,
This
you know
guy's
what I mean. It
still talking.
makes it easier to be distracted. You know,
Yeah.
if you're sitting down having dinner with your family or whatever, and somebody messages you, like, oh yeah, and then you can reply real quick. which is kind of nice because then it gets out of the way, but also makes it easier to be distracted.
Right. Well, now on this doesn't have like the reply feature.
Yeah, I have one. I have a Garmin, and I fight those battles of, you feel your watch buzz. I'm like, do I look at it or do I ignore
Yeah.
and go on?
Yeah, so that's one of the things it does not do. Is like you can read the notifications, but you can't reply or anything from it.
Yeah.
And I imagine with the screen size like that, like there's never a notification where it cuts off and you can't see the entire notification, or
No, not really. I mean, if there is, you can even scroll through the message.
okay.
Yeah.
You said you're not using it to monitor sleep at all, though.
No. And the only reason I'm not is I'm one of those sleepers, like I'm all over the place,
Yeah.
and I just had this feeling of waking up to a cracked screen one morning because I just banged it against the headboard in the middle of the night or something, or hitting on the nightstand.
Yeah. Well, I don't wear mine at night because I don't want the distraction.
Yeah.
But I know you can turn off notifications or whatever. I don't. But
Well, yeah, because I've been wondering why mine hasn't been getting. I haven't been notified for a few days, but when I go under notifications, they're all there.
mm-hmm.
So I can vouch without even realizing it that the Do Not Disturb does work.
Do you have a face protector?
No, I don't, and that is one of the cons. Is I'm not able to find a face protector on it. So you guys ready to hear pros and cons?
Yes, I am.
All right. So pros, ease of use. Literally take it out of the box, sync it with your phone, follow the instructions. Can't get any easier than that. The features, for the price point, the features are phenomenal. It monitors your heart rate and your blood oxygen level and the notifications from your phone. I mean, it's literally...
It's amazing what they do.
Yeah.
And how much does this cost?
Retails for $33.99.
$34. And
Yes.
you get all this information.
Yes.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah. That's the next pro. Is the price. Literally for $34, it does all this stuff. Does it do everything that like an Apple Watch or a Samsung Watch does? No. But for the price, it is very close.
Yeah.
Like it's scary how close it is. And honestly, of course, I have not used a Samsung or an Apple Watch, but I don't know what those devices would do that this one doesn't already do. That's like to justify the huge price increase.
Yeah.
Of course, now if I use one that I might change my opinion, but honestly, at this point, I don't know what those would do that this one can't.
Yeah.
Other than at least respond to messages, and even then, that's not a big deal for me.
Yeah, respond to messages. I think being able to pay with your watch.
Okay.
Digitally.
You can pay with your watch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
GPS built in.
Okay.
Maybe a couple other things.
GPS built in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where you could record a Strava route with your watch and all that.
Oh, okay, yeah, mine does that. I do like that feature.
Okay, so there are a couple of things that
Well, hold on. Surely yours has that.
the
No.
GPS no, mine doesn't have.
Well, how does it
GPS.
track fitness if you?
It just monitors your steps. It
Okay. Doesn't like do the routes or anything. So
No.
you have to have your phone with you.
Right.
To do Strava.
Right.
Okay. That's got to be a con then.
Well,
Well,
but again,
I mean, I know
looking
we're
at
not
price
there
point.
yet, but yeah. Well, I'm just saying, I understand that, but
Right.
boy, it is super handy
Right.
with my Garmin to just hit run and go and leave my phone,
Right.
and then as soon as I get back in Bluetooth range, it loads it over to the phone.
Right. So maybe they can do like a Pro series and offer GPS capability.
Yeah, I mean, I understand for $34, I don't expect it.
Right.
I don't know what I paid for my watch, but let's see what my watch cost.
seems lightweight and seems like it would be comfortable wearing.
Yeah. I'm not a watch person by no means, and that's for several reasons. One of the biggest things is working in the IT field. The last thing you want to do is wear jewelry.
Yeah. Well, Garmin, I don't know which one I have. I think I got like the $80, $90 one.
Okay.
So they're about $140 for a Garmin. to 250. So it's hard to tell. I don't
Yeah.
know exactly. I got an older model.
Right. Well, even at $90, that's 3 times the cost of a Wyze.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want the GPS to activate without your phone, then yeah, you got to pay more.
Right.
Yeah, and
I'm guessing. I mean, some of these are $300, $400.
yeah, Apple Watch, you're looking at 300 plus.
Yeah, and that's starting at the low end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just mean so. Yeah, you're gonna pay a lot more to get all those bells and whistles.
Right.
Okay. So not too bad because even I don't even know. I was trying to look for something that might be comparable, but even like the Garmin Vivio Active 4 GPS is 190. I wish I didn't wear mine today, so I don't. The one day I don't wear mine, so I don't know what model I have. I have a cheaper model. I do know that.
Okay.
Vivio Active 3 maybe 109 has GPS. So yeah, you got to pay at least 109 to get GPS in Garmin.
Okay.
I'm not the. Anyway, all right, back to your pros, Joe. Sorry,
So that's
Justin
pretty.
conned me into hijacking that part of it. It's like, hey, you go ahead and talk.
So that was pretty much the pros: the ease of use, all the features, and the price point.
I mean, yeah, when you're talking a tenth of the price of an Apple Watch, if there's things about the Apple Watch you can live without, why pay that sort of money for it?
Right. Yeah. If you're just basically wanting a fitness tracker that can send you notifications,
Yeah.
here we go.
Yeah. Okay. You got some cons?
I have 2 cons. One con I did not write down, but Justin brought it up, so it's a very valid point. No screen protector. That one I hadn't thought of. I mean, I've thought of it, but it's been kind of a wavering deal. It's not been something I've really pressed hard on, so that's why I kind of forgot about it.
Wait a minute. How's that a con?
No screen protector.
You mean it doesn't come with one?
No.
Well, what does?
Well, but
he said maybe there's not one available either.
Nah,
Yeah.
you can get universal ones.
can you get universal ones?
I'm sure. Let me look on Amazon.
So let me Google it.
Wyze
Uh,
watch. 47.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
yeah, here, yeah, $10 on Amazon.
Yeah, $9.90. See, there you go.
Take that con away.
Yeah. Bam. I was gonna say mine didn't. None of my stuff comes with screen protectors. My phone, nothing.
Yeah, but you could probably. Yeah, but you can buy those separately,
You
though.
can buy this separately.
That's true.
So
Well, I may have to try this then.
there you go.
I may just buy one.
Yeah. Protect that watch, and then you can wear it at night and bang it off of whatever you want.
There you go.
Actually, it's got a privacy screen film protector for $14.98.
Nice.
It says it's not tempered glass though.
Okay. Well, this one is
It's a
tempered glass.
privacy screen one though. And then for $8.98, it has an ultra clear screen protector. I don't know what that means, but anyway, you got an edge screen protector by Armor Shield for $8. So yeah, they're out there. They're out. There's a liquid glass one. Universal, $15. Okay. Done and done. Take that con away, Joe. What's your other con?
The charging connector. It comes with its own little magnetic charging connector, which is a good idea, but it's a proprietary connector, so you have to use its charger, or if you lose, you gotta have to buy another charger.
I think they're all that way, aren't they?
I think so.
Because my
but-
Garmin's a special little deal, and I agree with you. That's the one thing I don't like about my Garmin. If I don't take my charger with me, like on a weekend soccer tournament deal,
Yeah.
I can't charge my watch.
Right. Or at least I know like the Apple Watch has wireless charging built in, where this one doesn't. So I mean, if you could even offer a wireless charging capability, I would let that slide because I always have a wireless charger somewhere.
Yeah, even when you travel.
Yeah, I always,
Really?
I always pack it with me.
That's craziness.
Well, because I'm just so used to picking my phone up, and
Yeah, I have a
I
cord in
know
my-
if I don't, I'll end up tearing something up because I'll have it plugged in and not thinking, just pick it up and
Yeah,
carry off half of the nightstand with me.
right. I mean, I have a charge cord that we always keep in the car, you know.
Right.
And so you just take it in the hotel and plug it in and go. But yeah, I don't never carry my wireless one. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I understand what you're saying. I think that's across the board, though. All the watch manufacturers listen to this show and listen to what Joe's saying and go universal and charge. You know,
Yeah,
preferably
put a
USB-C.
USB-C.
you
Yeah.
know.
Isn't that part of the waterproofing though?
I don't know. My phone's
To not-
waterproof.
To not have a hole in it on the side of it?
My phone's waterproof. Isn't it?
Yeah, a lot
Let's
of them are,
test
yeah.
it.
Time out, Justin. That is not an appropriate comment. Testing my stuff just to see. No. I'm sure we can Google it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that'd probably be smarter.
Let's do that.
Yeah, but not as fun.
It's not as fun. I agree it's not as fun, but let's find something Messina and test it.
Okay. But other than that, that's the cons.
All right.
So not a big deal breakers, just kind of minor nuisances.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Okay, so my phone is water resistant and can withstand the rain.
Okay.
Doesn't say waterproof.
Probably not submerged.
Okay, then it's not waterproof then.
That's baloney. Who's in charge of these things?
The same person that they keep moving around from company to company to come up with all these brilliant ideas.
Huh.
They was working at Samsung at the time
Well,
when they designed your phone.
It says it's resistant, rated up to 5 feet of water for 30 minutes.
There you go.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
We don't even need to test it,
Yeah.
Justin. Jeez.
I think we do.
I think I'm going to take Justin's phone. Next time he sets it down and walks away,
Yeah.
kabloop, you're just going to hear bubbles. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Like,
Waterproof that.
Well, we're going to test some stuff out. Here we go. See if you can figure out where it's at. What bucket did I drop it in?
And you got 30 minutes to find it, or the waterproof seal is going to be cracked.
I wonder how that does work.
I don't know.
You're right. What takes 30 minutes? I wonder if it's in a pool with like chlorine and stuff that makes it worse, or if it's in a creek with like mud and dirt.
I don't know.
Huh.
But I do have to say the LifeProof cases, they do their job. Dr. Christensen, anytime he gets a new phone, he always hollers at me to get a case for him. And I was talking to him one time. He said that case literally paid for itself. He's big into boating and he sailboat
stuff,
and all that. He said he was out on his boat and something happened. His phone fell out of his pocket.
Huh.
It went all the way to the bottom wherever he was at. So he got his scuba gear on, went down and got it, and on his way back up, he was getting a phone call.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, he said, I can attest that those cases are waterproof and work. He said, I was getting a call on my way up from pulling it out from the bottom of the lake or wherever he was at.
Nice. Okay. All right. Let's see. Well, I mean,
You ready to rate it?
what con did I throw out there that?
The charging connector. We was talking about the charging
Yeah,
connector.
yeah. My gosh, everybody go to USB-C.
Yeah.
And we are talking about something before that too.
The screen protector. And you use
Nah, that was yours. I had
Yeah.
something I was talking about. Oh, GPS.
Yes.
Yeah, get an upgraded model and do GPS. That's such a nice feature.
Yeah, make a Pro Series.
Yeah,
That
just
way
pay
you can-
more, but put GPS in it.
Yeah, that way you can justify the cost difference.
Yeah.
And
And I think it'd be well justified. I mean, I use the GPS all the time,
right.
every run, so I don't get it.
Yeah,
Because
considering Garmin's charging $100 for one with GPS, I'd be anxious to see what Wyze could do.
yeah, they got to be under that, obviously, but I just think that's such an important feature for someone that, exercises in any capacity, because it automatically goes to Strava, makes it nice you don't have to carry your phone.
Right.
And it's so nice to not have to carry your phone and just go exercise and come back. And it
Right.
shows you, I love looking on Strava and seeing my routes and stuff like that. So, anyway. All right. That's my pitch for
Yeah.
the
Do like
races.
a $60 or $70 version of this
Yeah.
same phone, and yeah, still be cheaper than the competitors, but throw that in.
Right.
They can do it. They can do
Oh,
everything.
yeah. They can do anything.
Nothing wise.
Bloody brilliant. I mean, look at all the ideas that flash out there that are knucklehead moves, but that's not one of them. Anyway,
Right.
they'll figure it out, I'm sure. Wyze,
yeah.
Wyze is a pretty good company.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like you're getting a lot of use out of it and liking it, Joe.
Oh, loving it.
Good.
Nice.
5-star. What's your star rating, Joe? Up to 5 stars?
I'm guessing 4.5.
No way.
What do you think, Dave?
I think this is a 5-er.
This is the 5-star
Bam!
seal of approval.
Bam! Justin! You were so close. I even tried to hint with you. I was
Yeah.
like, 5-star rating. I
Yep.
threw that out there initially.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Joe loves it.
Yes.
He said that like 6 times. You got to read these, man. You got to read these
Read
signs.
the room, yeah.
Yeah, all right. That's not often that happens. So
no. Well,
Wyze-
unless it's a Wyze product now.
Yeah, I was going to say, Wyze, good job. You've got Joe's 5-star rating here on the Wyze Watch. So This is what I'll say for anybody listening to the show. If you're local or within some reasonable distance, come to our races. The next
Yes.
one's the Dash and Splash here at the City Pool, and throw your name in that hat to win you one of these.
Yeah.
Sponsored
Yep.
by A&M Digital Technologies.
Yeah. Now, did Cena drop it off already?
I don't know.
Okay. Because if she hadn't, she was going to. 'Cause
Justin's
it's
in charge of that part. I just
Okay.
I promote it. That's all I do.
Okay.
Talk about it. Anyway. All right, so that's awesome. Product review, Wyze Watch, and 5 stars from Joe, which is highly unusual. Man, kudos to Wyze. Okay, all right. Well, Joe, if anybody has any questions, they're curious about the Wyze Watch, we know you guys supply those for our races and the giveaways, or Spotify, or PayPal, or Sprint shut off their phones. Can't figure out why your phone works. You might call Joe or Cena at A&M Digital Technologies. And how they get a hold of you, Joe?
You can give us a call at our office at 304-927-3588. Check out our website at amdigitaltech.com. Or follow us on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram at AM Digital Tech for all that. And be sure to subscribe to the podcast. Help Desk with Joe and Dave. We're on all the major platforms, and all of our episodes are hosted by Anchor.fm.
Nice. All right. Well, thank you, Joe and Cena. They power all the stuff here behind Patch. I just gave Joe a laptop today to fix some battery issues and stuff like that. That constantly working on stuff, Joe, because we got a lot of computers and a lot of programs and all our timesheets and all that stuff works off of technology. So, all right. Thanks for listening to our show today. This is here in Spencer, West Virginia. Help Desk with Joe and Justin. And as always, great show. We'll be back next week. So comment in if you have any questions or any topics you'd like Joe to tackle or Justin to tackle. And I'll be more than happy to get some fan interaction. So for myself, Justin, and Joe here at Patch, we're out of here for the day. Everybody have a great week.